Hey, it's Friday morning. It sounds, who says that? It's Friday morning. There's a show that goes, it's Saturday. Oh, that's Saturday Night Live. That's what does that. But see, that always reminds me, um, of something. It's like, what is that? That I'm trying to set my thing. There it is. Good morning. So I always got to set up that dumb phone so I can see what everybody's saying. And out here today, it's going to be warmer. I think it's going to supposed to be the mid upper 80s. I think one day we were talking getting close to 90. Maybe that was today.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to get warmer. And, hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. The time is 8 a.m. Currently in DeLand it's 61 and sunny. Today, it'll be mostly sunny, with a forecasted high of 82 and a low of 64. Have a nice day.
They're saying good morning, Ron. How's things going? Did you ever get a hold of the tech support there on for your V track expert? I can't say it right. See, it's not too early because I've been up for a long time, so I can't say it's too early. Um, Yesterday I was playing around. I've got a 150 racing quad, and I always thought it was kind of slow, but since we got rid of the swimming pool in the backyard, I thought, well, hey, I'm going to see if I can fly it around, and I could. And I'm going to do that later on here, and it'll take a little bit of wind, so I can sit there and fly it around. I haven't tried going around. Sending expert back, they say bad receiver. Oh, so that's good. So they're going to give you a new one. That's good. Uh, I think they've had a few of those in the past. 'Cause, I mean, overall, it flies nice. The I haven't had much trouble with it. It flies pretty good for me, really. Uh, it does some weird things, but not weird enough that it just knocks me out of the sky. Not yet. Let's hope not. I did one yesterday, backyard. I took a uh, video with a VCR and flew it under the trees and around, and it was kind of cool. So, in my yard, I can fly some things. A no refund, so they don't give you a refund, but they will replace on it. I think they might be going to discontinue these. I'm not sure, but that's just my thought that they're running this big sales, get rid of their inventory, and maybe going to discontinue them. Maybe they have a new one come out. They had another one called a Convergence, which was a little bit bigger, and it would hover, and then it would take off and go in forward flight. But when it hovered, it didn't hover like this. It hovered like this, and a lot of people had issues with those. And so I think their technology, they were a little step ahead. Maybe they're going to get rid of these. So I don't know. I'm having fun with it, and I hope yours comes back and it works good. So um, I hope you have good luck with that. They're kind of a lot of interest in them right now, so we'll see how it goes. I'll be curious. We'll go out to the flying field tomorrow and see what the other ones says. Yes, a refund, then have to reorder how to get one. So they give you a refund, and then you reorder another one. So they did that. Okay, well that's cool. You know, uh, or you can get something different if they give you a refund. Unless it's just a credit that you have to use it. But anyways, I'm glad you got some response from them. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What did the tree say to the lumberjack? I'm falling for you.
I'm falling for you. Hey Google, what's something interesting today? That was a dumb
I
question.
learned on blackenterprise.com that the New York Renaissance formed in 1923 as the first all-black professional basketball team. The NBA didn't allow black players until 1950.
That's funny because they're all black. That's like real tall, 8 foot people, and most of them are black. And the basketball is another sport. It just cracks me out. They get these tall guys and they walk over there and they put the ball in that little basket, and it's like, oh boy, that's a lot of skill. you know? Oh, they said keep the battery. Oh, cool. Well, you'll have an extra battery then. Well, you know why they say that? They don't want to melt a light hose is touchy when you mail them. The mail system, they usually will mark that they, and I got mine shipped FedEx, and maybe that's why they do FedEx is easier to ship batteries. Now, I have gotten batteries through the U.S. mail that I've ordered on eBay, so I don't know, that would
Yeah,
kind of,
that's interesting.
yeah. So, but yeah, they have some weird things about lipos. Lipos, they're not as stable as it'd be nice if they was. They could explode, or they could,
Whenever you mail packages, they always ask in the post offices if there's any batteries or perfume or anything in there. Because it's explosive, there'd be special handling or something.
Yeah. So mailing things can be a different way to go. I remember years ago when I was home brewing, uh, we I was sending some beer up to my dad, and I took it to the post office. They said, "What's in it?" And I go, "Oh, I got some beer. I'm sending my dad." And they go, "No, it's probably cologne in it." And I go, "No." And they go, "No, it's cologne." She was giving me the clue. You're not allowed to send alcohol through the mail. And she was being nice and like, "Yeah, you're just sending your dad a bottle of home brew. Nothing wrong with it." But she goes, "It's cologne." I go, "Okay, it's cologne." And he got it. I have these stickers. I found these the other day. Uh, that's my logo, but see, I used to brew, and it says Lucky Dog Brewery. I wish it just said Lucky Dog or just Productions, but even Lucky Dog would have been fine on it. A friend of mine made those when it was my birthday, and they're pretty cool. So I got a few of them. It would be nice to get some Lucky Dog. So I have a cup, a mug. We thought about one time getting some shirts that said Lucky Dog, and a lot of YouTubers do that, and they sell them to make a couple bucks here and there. Helps out, but uh, they I'm sure if I put them up, they wouldn't buy them. That's not the way things work for me.
Roadtrek gives his away.
Yeah, and that's
He
a
did
good
that
idea.
to,
The
Big
Roadtrek,
Foresight.
yeah, that
And that
what
was
Rubber
networking.
Trek Raleigh, is that called Rubber Trek
Roadtrek Rally.
Rubber Trek Raleigh? Or anyway, they've RTR. I don't like abbreviations. Tell what it is. So anyways, I had a couple questions I posed on our road trekking site, and I wanted to read a few of those this morning. I wrote a thing on it, and it goes, "So is anyone de-winterizing their campers up north yet?" And because it's that time of year where the weather should be getting where you can de-winterize your campers and use them, but I don't know if that's working out so well on it. And Sue had wrote, "Thank goodness we live in Florida and don't have to winterize. Although I bet some folks in northern Florida in the panhandle might have to need to winterize." Says, "Haha, it got pretty cold, and we had frost in central Florida in a few nights, Burr." Someone just wrote nope. Becky wrote nope. So they haven't de-winterized it. There's times when it's cold enough, well, I don't know. I don't think it stays cold enough long enough. We had a couple nights that got down like 28 or so, and it could freeze. I don't know if it freeze solid enough to hurt nothing,
Just
but
a couple hours.
and it's usually a couple hours. Yeah, usually right at daybreak it'll just get down below freezing, and then a couple hours it goes right back up again. So I've never winterized nothing, and in fact our wells and all the plumbing stuff's on the outside. I've never I can't say I never had the water well freeze up. At one time morning I didn't have water, and it really wasn't the well. Up in your pressure regulator switch, there's a little tiny pipe about the size of my little finger, and what happened is that little pipe got some icy. It wasn't solid, but it was icy in there, and it stopped. And I went out and figured out, oh, that's what that was. So that, I guess you call that freezing up. But that's only one time in 20 years that I've ever had that happen. So back to our de-winterizing questions on the road trekking site. We do have a link to road trekking there in the comment below, or in the description below. And this Robert Ambrose Heroes, not until this sudden change of warmer seems like will stick around. 2 nights ago, it was still below freezing. After these few days up around 60, the forecast is to drop down cold again, 20 to 30. And normally this is when I would start de-winterizing. it may be May this year. Not sure where he was at. So hey, Ron, that's a question for you. Do you get some more colder weather up there? Um, do you winterize your camper? I know you keep it in a garage. I think you keep it in a garage. Uh, do you winterize your camper up there on it? So I told the guy the weather has been crazy this year. It's been a very it's unusual. I mean, it's been the coldest winter that I remember 20 years in Florida, and other ones even said it's been colder than they can remember longer than 20 years. So
That's in the 4 years I've been here, it's cold
yeah, it's been pretty cold this winter. And back to the demonetizing on the road trekking group, Daniel E. Wildwoman, he says, I have to recognize that up north is a pretty wide climate to lump together. And it's varies all over the place, east and west. It makes a big difference also. Um, yeah, I told him, oh, you're right, but we live in Florida, so everything's up north. Yeah, I guess he was wanting to generalize it, but everything's up north. Says a lot of people here don't winterize their campers, but I do. I have seen it been seen weeks stay in the 28th at nights. Yeah.
He does winterize.
So you do winterize it. I mean, it saves you. It's not all that hard to winterize, from what I remember. It takes some effort, but um, it would save you, just in case, rather than placing a broken pipe, it'd be easier to go ahead and winterize it and be safe.
Does Ron keep his in a garage? Or
I think he does. Do you keep yours in the garage? I think you do. So, and that helps too. It gets some of the cold away. Okay, back to our comments at the road trekking site. It says Pam Corey, Southeast Nebraska's here. Might be able to next week. I've been out today cleaning and turning the bed into a king inside in anticipation of our May trip. So she's been out working in it and set her bed up as a king. And what made me think, if I believe she has a Roadtrek, it says you must have a poplar is what I answered back, because that's the Poplars has the king size bed. She wrote back, yes, Bob, at Poplar. We bought it in September. So they bought it in September, and I lost my place. See how I do it? Yeah, I bought it in September and only have done one trip, twin beds. Then, so we'll see how difficult it is to shimmy to the end. And I wrote her back, says, which ours was a poplar. Our beds we have to crawl over top of each other. Yeah, if I had a poplar, we'd have them twins, because you can get it in and out. So I see Ron says he parked his outside. So I thought it was pretty big. It was a pretty good sized garage to put a big of a camper in. So yeah, that's the way we wish we had a poplar over the Versatile, just because the bed situation. Everything else we like about it. Yesterday, what was that? What brand was that we saw? I said that it was a class.
Oh, it was a Class C.
It was a Class C.
But I can't remember the type of it.
I was thinking, was it a Winnebago?
It might.
I think it was. They had a layout in a Class C that was really nice.
Was there a real big one?
No, and the key of it, it had a small little pull out, just big enough for the little sofa. I don't know if they were reclining sofas or just a sofa. It'd be nice if it was reclining. And the TV is straight across, so you can sit and watch television. And that's one of our number ones that you would look for in a layout. So many of them have the TV over here to the left or right, and it's like, then you have to go sideways, and that's no good. So I don't know what these designers are thinking, or they just have no place to put it, and they go, oh, stick it here.
And it had a slide out, but you could access the bathroom without the slide out being pushed out.
Right, the slide out could be all the way in, and you still have room to go back when you're traveling. So that was a nice layout. And then the bed in the back had twins, which, most campers are small unless you have a complete walk around. If one person needs to get up in the middle of the night, you end up crawling over top of each other, and that's no good. So a twin, you can both step out. You need to go to the bathroom. You step right out, and that was probably the nicest setup of a Class C that I've seen, and I think it was a Winnebago. I don't remember.
It was like $103,000.
Yeah, it was a little pricey.
Too much for our blood.
And I think I don't remember what site that was on this. I think it was a new YouTube page that I had started watching. He was doing a thing. It was pretty informational about different times, class B's, C's, and A's, and what each of them offer. And he categorized them as one that, like a house,
Three
and
R's: rest, retreat, and what, recline or something.
I
Just
don't
to
know,
sleep at night.
but his definitions didn't quite go along. I
Yeah.
don't think with his things, uh, and it's how you use it.
Yeah.
Ron says, "I wish I had my motorhome back. I would trade, but the price of them and the tax I'd have to pay too much. Yeah, it's the trouble when you get too much, then you don't want to downgrade back, then you lose money on it. Yeah, I don't. I've never. Well, I've had pool campers back when I was younger, but I parked them at a campground. So I've never pulled one. I don't think I would like pulling one. Um, I've pulled just a little bit there, but I don't think as traveling I would like to pull one. Everyone, you have disadvantages in whatever one you have. Um, if you have a motorhome, then if you want to go somewhere, you've got to take the motorhome with you to get anywhere, or pull a car, or a little motorcycle, or something to get around. So that's a disadvantage where a pool camper, you can drop them off, take your vehicle, and go wherever you want. Um,
You gotta pull a vehicle.
but you got to pull it, and then, but the other way, you got to pull a vehicle if you want to do it that way. Um, that's the big thing about a road trek or camper vans. Those, they're tight. You don't have the space. But if you're somewhere camping, you can just on hook real easy. I mean, how much does it take to on hook your electric and water if you're hooked up to them, and go wherever you want? You can park the things anywhere. Anywhere a car parks, you can park them. We'll take ours down to the Publix, down to the grocery store, and no any parking spot, pull it right in. That's one of the big advantages of them. But the disadvantage, you have less space. You're cramped for space. So there's no such thing as a perfect RV.
It's what's best for you.
It's what works best for you, and that's the only factor is whatever works best for you. Yeah, just thinking today's Friday the 13th. Does that mean nothing? No, it don't mean a damn thing. It means today is Friday and the date is the 13th. They want to put these bad luck crap and all that on it. I don't believe in it, so. But yeah, hey, if you do believe in it, be careful. It's Friday 13th.
Don't walk under a ladder.
So Ron says, yeah, yearly tax on my camper here is $200, and a motorhome would cost me $800 to $1,000 a year in tax. That's right. South Carolina has those crazy taxes on vehicles.
Because it's a tourist industry.
I don't know, but they do charge your car enough. You pay a tax on your car. That's crazy.
How does Florida handle that?
Oh, my lucky day. How Florida handle? Well, we live here. You don't pay the tax. It's, I mean, you pay your license plate. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Here's something. No, somebody's out cutting wood already. I heard a noise. I was trying to figure out what that was. We just pay, just like even Ohio does. You pay your license plates fee every year, and that's it. And they're usually not bad, like a car, what, 35, 40 bucks somewhere in there. So,
Yeah,
but South Carolina, I know they pay. You get charged a tax every year. Yeah, car, RV, and boat tax. They do that every year. You pay that tax on it for the privilege of living in South Carolina. So, but now Florida, when you move here, they give you the Welcome to Florida pack, which you pay. I don't know, what, $400 or so.
It was over $400.
It was over $400 to transfer your car, and that's a one-time thing. But you change your registration and stuff down in Florida, so that's quite expensive. We have no income tax in the state. Florida's a good state. I like it here. It's like never regretted being in Florida. I don't know that I would ever want to live any other state but Florida. We have everything. I like the climate. I like the scenery. You know, I mean, Florida's just got it all. You know, that's why I'm here. And so anyways, hey Google, tell me a little bit about Friday the 13th.
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
Hey Google, is today Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th, April 2018 is on Friday, April 13th, 2018.
She's not giving much info on that, you know. Anyway, so we're coming about 20 minutes. That's what we try to keep it. We don't have. Hey, if you're watching this stream later on after we're off, it'll be on. Otherwise, what I'm saying, if you're watching when we're not live, and so Ron says my home tax here is about $350. That's cheap. Ours is like 1,000 a year for property tax. But yeah, if you're watching this live chat dead, if you're watching it later afterwards, leave comments. Leave comments in the comments section if there's something you want to talk about. Give us a thumbs up. That helps us out a lot. You know that, and subscribe. You know, we appreciate all our subscribers, and we could always use more. We're trying to grow it to 1,000 subscribers. Got a little ways to do that, but yeah, do us a favor, hit the subscribe buttons, and again, I thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate every one of them on it. So we'll be doing this tomorrow. We'll probably be doing it live at the flying field. So we'll be out and about tomorrow morning when we're doing it. And here we just do it at home. But it's kind of fun when we do it. Usually Saturday and Sundays we do live out at the field. But this Saturday and Sunday the weather looks kind of nasty here. So anyways, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a good Friday. It's the weekend. So enjoy yourself. See everybody again tomorrow morning.